top class. So having enjoyed that success last night, everyone starts again today. Those are the areas for Babar Azam. 110 not out from 66. Still very strong on the onside, 40% in that gap between the stumps and the wide with wicket, 20% towards square. But the exemplary innings from Babar Azam. At the other end, Mohammad Rizwan, who's an electric cricketer, of course. Some of those shots like that, very much his trademark. Some of those shots like that one, just beautiful to watch. Faced fewer balls than his captain, but nonetheless 88 from 51. A brilliant inning from Mohammad Rizwan. As it stands, of course, that is last night's history. We start a fresh today. Pakistan will be bowling first by choice. Last night it was England's choice to bat first.
Good evening, everyone, and assalamu alaikum to David as well, and to everyone, our listeners. Yeah, Mohammad's clinical performance, the way they batted yesterday. Even we thought 200 was good enough total on that pitch. Karachi crowd, third game in sold out, packed house, and look at the name.
Stop it. Wow, it's amazing. ये कौन सा ऐप है?
ये स्टार में ऐप है, इसके 4 मिलियन से भी ज़्यादा यूजर है और फ्री डाउनलोडिंग है।
मैं जरूर इंस्टॉल करना चाहूँगी।
आप भी इंस्टॉल करें,
Master of history. He's getting feel for the ball, feel for the ground, but yeah, Faisal Afridi, debut to enter, congrats. Big moment for Faisal. Also a big moment in terms of how England come back in this T20I. It's sort of a deja vu. They're back first again. They were black win. Now the imminent threat of Pakistan chasing, but you have to, I guess, plan your mind.
All these players who played in PSL in Pakistan from last 6 to 7 seasons, they should have known, especially the English player, that in Karachi or Lahore, if there is no dew, even when the lights come on, the air gets cooler, and of course it affects the pitch a little bit, and that makes a lot of difference to batting.
Well, whatever difference that makes, first of all we have to just repeat, it was an extraordinary performance from Babar and Rizwan. And England will be asking, can and will lightning strike twice? They will also know, England, just to be brutal, that they dropped a crucial catch, they missed a stumping. A couple of wickets in a chase like that, and you expose what is still the question mark about this Pakistan team, which is the middle order. But anyway, we start afresh. It's 1-1 in the series, still 5 matches to play. For Will Jacks, it's his first appearance in World T20Is. His figures in his previous career in T20s are good, and the Surrey faithful, his club at home, his county at home, have only good things to say about him. So he gets his chance in place of Alex Hales. And all these talented young men will always be learning. Each and every game is another part of that learning curve.
Coming back to the debutant from England, Will Jacks, I've heard of very good things about him, very talented, and you must have seen his strike rate, 154, and that's 101 games he played, not just one of the games or 2 games he played. So he's making his debut today. It's always exciting to see some young and new upcoming talent.
Well, part of the rationale for the series is that England have a big squad here, people they want to have a look at over the course of these 7 games as they continue to make their plans for both the World T20 that follows and for future beyond that. First ball of the day. First run of the day, squirted away to deep square leg. Well, Salt is one who's nice glasses. Early fashion statement. I was saying, Phil Salt is, of course, one man who's made a name for himself. Last couple of years, his England career has taken off. He now occupies that opening position, keeps the gloves, of course. But always an exciting moment, an international debut. And Will Jacks has someone of genuine pace up against him. Certainly with a very good-looking pitch in front of him as well. But always nice just to get off the mark. Well, it was straight and full, and that ball goes in exactly the same direction as the previous one. So both men off the mark, the singles to deep square leg.
I think that's the plan from Pakistani bowlers, especially the fast bowlers. Full and back of a length on this pitch. This is the pitch we used on the first game against England, so the same pitch again. It looks slightly dried, but looks better than the first game, that's for sure.
I mean, we've seen over the years, with a new ball, brand new ball, giving it time in the air, at whatever pace, is just that experiment to see whether it's actually going to move in the air. Now, Baba, can we collaborate for a long-term partnership? Only Baba can answer that question. We can offer advice.
Probably Baba's dad or mom.
Yeah, as I was saying, the experiment to see whether there's any lateral movement in the air with a new ball.
Looks a great pitch this after 2 deliveries is bowled, but yes, in T20 format, especially on pitches like this, if it's gonna swing, it'll probably win with the first over. The flat as a road, if you see, nicely rolled in, and no grass obviously, so within the stumps, back of a length is the way to go early on with the new ball. Don't bowl short, don't give a bit outside off stump, and then you should be okay. But overall good T20 pitch.
Kept a bit low. The line is good, the length is good, but that's definitely kept low, which is never a good sign at the start of any match.
But that's the length you were talking about, just back of a length and being able to be consistent throughout. It's easier, I think, to do that with the new ball or the first couple of overs when batsman hasn't cracked you. But even when you go deep into the innings, you still have to maintain that length here in Karachi. And sometimes they go to that default of trying to bowl full and then get conked. So you have to be careful with the length.
That's a good shot. And that's the first boundary of the evening. Just flicked away over a wide mid-wicket. 7 without loss after 1.
बैंक इस्लामी वन टच बैंकिंग से करें ट्रांजैक्शंस अपने थंब इंप्रेशन से, वो भी बिना एटीएम कार्ड और चेकबुक के। बैंक इस्लामी, सर्विंग यू द राइट वे।
Well, that boundary at the end of over number 1 just gave a bit of a fillip as far as England are concerned. And a good over from Hasnain. Just look how far back he was in the crease.
It wasn't a bad delivery. It's just this format. As a batter, you got to take a chance. And Mohammad Nawaz from the other end has got mid-off back on the boundary and mid-wicketish to wideish mid-wicket, as nowadays they call it the thaw corner position.
Well, Mohammad Nawaz starts his over with a boundary. A desperate dive, not quite enough. Familiar role for him. The thing about every series like this, we keep coming up against the same opposition, of course, is new tactics, new plans, new responses. It's a good start from Salt.
And it's a high quality shot. He sort of hit it with a straight back over mid-wicket. He's not gone across the line, and he's held his position to actually get it straighter and get that boundary.
Good footwork. And have the long off in the position. I suspect if he could have done, Will Salt would have liked to have got it just that bit wider. But more than just the one for his efforts.
Yeah, you talk about sort of different tactics, but it's quite interesting that Babar is sticking to his set play, as in Nawaz is going to bowl that second over. There's no sort of Dhani who bowl well with a newish ball, so that set play of going through the power play with sort of 1, 2, 3, 4 overs decided already.
He's bowling quicker as Nawaz. Obviously, we haven't seen any turn, and it's a new ball, so it's not going to turn as much anyway. But it's a good pitch.
Hasn't quite got hold of this one in the same way as we saw at the start of the over, but there's definitely a plan. The plan in the broadest of terms to try and take advantage of the power play, with only the 2 men allowed out. Trying to find the gaps in the deep. Could have gone a wrong way, but it hasn't.
For 9 and 1.5. Good over so far. In a way, because it's obviously power play and spinner bowling. He's only conceded 7 runs. Last ball. Shot, pulled. There's a huge gap there, and this will race away